that's revealed. I can't tell if that's an overlord or like a force for light. Never mind, I don't think that's actually a military force. I was thinking if that's a military force, he needs to get those mutalisks home, but yeah, actually just going to sit here and try and pick off some Marines, and got to be careful, does not want to get sandwiched between these groups of Marines, taking some damage, doing some damage back at them. Neither player has been significantly has dealt significantly more damage to the other person's forces, I don't feel. Both of them have absorbed some losses, both of them have dealt some damage. Hasn't been a fantastic Mutalisk harass. It hasn't been an awful Mutalisk harass either. So, still pretty standard here. Still pretty normal. Looks like we're going to have another creep colony, a fourth creep colony, coming up at the main. And there are no Zerglings at the main. Note that there's no Zerglings. Normally you want Mutalisk and Zerglings together to combat this kind of a push. And right now we've just got Mutalisk and some decent micro here picking off several of the Marines. Looks like he picked off about 5 Marines there, which is very, very nice. We got 1 tank ready to start tanking, start sieging up, but not a whole lot of Marines. Look at that group. There's almost more medics than Marines. And oh wow, here comes a second group of medic Marine, Firebat, and another tank for light. Now Soulkey's got to be a little bit in trouble. Here come the lurkers. Could actually pick off some of these reinforcing units, and will pick off a lot of these reinforcing units. Do get picked off by a couple of those lurkers. Nice play there by Soulkey, but there are 2 tanks that he's got to deal with. Got to get rid of these 2 tanks. And still a pretty sizable infantry group there with the 2 siege tanks, which can do a ton of damage. We got a lurker egg trying to morph, but Soulkey is definitely in trouble right now. Streaming Zerglings in there, getting absolutely manhandled right now. Gotta be careful here, guys. Got to have something up his sleeve to deal with this. And it looks like his third base is up and running there at the 4 o'clock position, but his natural is getting tanked, and this is a nice spot here by Soulkey to use this ridge to maximize the use of his Mutalisk. Excellent play here. And Light's trying to charge in. You're going to try and do some damage with his Medic Marine. Charging in there, picking off most of the Zergling, and it looks like that Firebat may have actually gotten some drone kills. It looks like these Marines will finally go down, but there's so many medics, and that Firebat is getting so many kills. Soulkey's multitask is failing him. Soulkey multitask fail. I don't know. Where's that Firebat? Oh man, I could not read that, but that was a lot of drones dead. It was a ton of drones. And we've got some Marines at the 4 o'clock base. A couple sunken colonies morphing in there. But Soulkey may have lost this game just by losing, I don't know what that was, 6 drones, 8 drones, a lot of drones. I couldn't see it fast enough. And wow, before they could burrow, a couple of lurkers going down. Some Zerglings getting into the tank line, picking off one of the tanks, and getting a second, and probably be able to clean this. No, still not able to clean this up. Look at this. Soulkey's struggling so much to deal with this, but finally is able to get rid of everything. Essentially, maybe these medics will actually run away if Light moves them around the side path. Looks like that's what he's trying to do. And we have a quick hive coming up here. Well, pretty quick hive, about 12.5 minutes in. Maybe not that ridiculously quick, but still pretty fast here. Not a lot of lurkers out on the field for him to be going hive, that's for sure. Especially considering how much he just lost. For Soulkey, he really is going to need to do a lot with his the beginning part of his hive tech. He's going to need to do a ton of damage with his defiler. He's going to have some excellent defile. I mean, we're going to have like savior-ass control with his defilers for him to come back in this game. He is so far behind right now. And here comes a dropship, going to drop the main, and this could be painful. If you see could definitely see some stuff being picked off, and that dropship needs to drop off the units, and only 1 Scourge there, so not able to destroy the dropship. Here come the Marines. They're going to charge in here, going to start picking off drones, presumably. They could actually go for tech buildings, but I'm going to guess drones. Yeah, there they go, picking off a couple of drones, going to stop mining. Could go for the spawning pool here, and another group of medics, almost pure medics, has been dropped in. It looks like he's just ferrying units to that location. It's just going to keep elevating. It's not really an elevator, but transversely sending medic Marine groups in there. And now a defiler mound being placed in the main. Bad decision. That thing's going to get picked off easy, I think, by Light if he decides to focus it down. And yeah, he is going to focus it down. That defiler mound is dead. So I think Soulkey's pretty much drawing dead at this point. He did manage to pick up that dropship. That dropship may have had some units in it, but Soulkey is massively behind right now, losing that defiler mount. He did not cancel it. We didn't see a drone pop out there. He did not cancel it, and struggling to clean up anything that Lights throws his way. Yeah, Soulkey's ZVT is not looking particularly impressive here at all. I almost wonder if they recognize his failures versus Terran, and they were thinking that maybe a Protoss would show up on Neo Moon Glaive, like Jehoon or something, I don't know, or Pusan, something like that. I'm sure they didn't expect Light to open, but yeah, this is not going well at all for Soulkey, and both of his games versus Terran, versus 4GG, which I saw in this one, he has not looked particularly impressive. Versus 4GG went 3 hatch before pool and got pretty much manhandled. yeah, was not all that close of a game. And this game, he's being taken to task here. I gotta say, yeah, he's not really. This hasn't been a very close game, if I do say so myself. It has not been particularly close. It's been pretty much maybe not a slaughter, maybe not enough to say it's a slaughter, but definitely a pretty solid beatdown by Light on Soulkey, taking this rookie back down. Now Soulkey is a Dream League monster, which is kind of like essentially the minor leagues of the Pro League. It's called the Dream League, and he was something like 10-1, 12-1, something ridiculous in Dream League. So he's definitely up and coming. Definitely has some skills, as we saw last week. Definitely has some skills as we enter the cleanup phase of this game. The phase where players decide to stay in the game longer just to make their opponents stay in the game longer. That's where we're at. Awesome. But yeah, hopefully we might be able to see some more things from him in round 4 of the Pro League. Definitely we'll have some time to see some more of him. I expect to see him in the lineup more. Quanro and Zero are in both Star Leagues. Free is in 1 Star League, so I gotta think all 3 of them are gonna need some breaks here and there. So if you have a guy like Soulkey as a quality Zerg player able to take some of those Zerg slots for you, especially with Quanro and Zero double leaguing, Soulkey could definitely ease some of that pressure there. Scourge actually able to pick off a couple of the Science Vessels, which is nice. Defiler throwing down a swarm, but I mean, this is just a delaying action. This is not going to win him the game, stopping this. I believe there's a third base coming up at the 6 o'clock position for Light, and yeah, it's just not enough. But it's a nice touch here from Soulkey to try and defend and stay alive, but not really going to matter too much. But definitely look for Soulkey in round 4. I think he's going to get some more playing time. Definitely has the opportunity to do a lot, and he'll get. I really think he'll get the chance with Zero and Quanro playing in double leaguing. I really think he's going to get the chance on if not every match, maybe every other match. He should get a game. So hopefully he'll take the opportunity to show us some nice Dream League rookie skills again after this game, and yeah, this is a pretty long cleanup phase, but Soulkey, still trying to stay in this, trying to do something for his team, maybe get a little moral victory or something like that, just trying to get something. Looks like he actually might be able to clean this up. Yeah, actually he might be able to clean this up for now anyways. But tanks blow up the world, including each other, and 2 tanks are still left though. And Firebat's now coming to hang out under Swarm, and Firebats really like it under Swarm. Swarms are nice places for Firebats. They have fun. And do we got anything else from Soulkey? Any more Defilers? No, I don't think. I think all the Defilers are dead. We got a Defiler mount at that 4 o'clock base, as well as a Nidus Canal. But yeah, there we go. I'm saying but again. Someone called me out on saying but too much, and I hope makes me disappointed that I'm saying that. I used to, I don't like saying but yeah, but this game is totally. We got mines right outside the Nidus Canal. That's pretty awesome. Mines outside the Nidus Canal to kill anything that Soulkey sends. And yes, Light's actually taking a 4th base. He should just start taking every base now. Just go send SCVs everywhere. Take bases. Build nukes. Embarrass Soulkey if he's gonna stay in the game like this. But yeah, we're gonna go on to new Tornado, not Neon Tornado. It's gonna be new Tornado. It's gonna be the second set. Light move gonna move on as soon as Soulkey decides to GG, and I'm gonna assume that he's going to play either Quanro or G1P2. That would be my suspicion. Light's worst matchup is versus Protoss, and that was GG a moment ago, and So G1P2 should definitely be a possibility here on New Tornado. Not a particularly great map for Zergs versus Terrans. But Quanro could show up, definitely. Definitely a possibility for Quanro to make an appearance and try and get a win. Quanro also riding win streaks against both Light and C. Has not lost yet to either player, so has an opportunity here to continue that streak if he shows up in the series. But we will see. And we'll be moving on to set 2. I will see you guys all there.